Hi Taurus, welcome to your March No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Taurus, we're looking at the person on your mind, the one you're thinking of during this time of no contact communication. And we're going to be looking at what's the situation, how do they feel about it, how do they feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right, Taurus, so we have the Energy Oracle here. Get you some opening messages with this deck, then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading, also cross watchers and anyone with heavy Taurus placements. But welcome in Taurus. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Taurus, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Appreciation. This is definitely like Empress energy for me. We have 15, which is 6. 6 is a very healing, balanced energy. Storm warning. We have 10. 10's about, completion, endings, new beginnings. Anxiety. 18, which is 9, which is almost full circle completion, new beginnings. And adjacent possibilities. 24, which is 6. Another 6. Does this person have a temper? I'm feeling with this storm warning and anxiety, they may get triggered very easily and have a bad temper. As much as they see you as a divine feminine and they really appreciate you, this is very strange energy, Taurus, because I'm feeling like, yeah, they view you as an empress, they appreciate you, right? But they have a lot of anxiety, and I feel it could be a bad temper or could be like a lot of anxious, like they may be on the edge all the time. And they may have like not a lot of patience and aggravation and things like that. And as much as they appreciate you, but then also they're like, well, I wonder if there's something else better out there for me. This person, I feel like, has a lot going on mentally, inward kind of energy where they have anxiety about relationships, which they have a lot of triggers, I feel, right? Now, you definitely could have went no contact on this person, and you're wondering, what are they feeling, thinking, doing right now? But maybe this is a blessing that this person went no contact, because I'm not getting a lot of great energy here, unfortunately, other than you being in like a divine feminine energy and being like, yeah, there's something going on here, maybe a lot of red flags, right? And if they went no contact, you could be like, I do like this person, but yet there's a lot of good and a lot of bad. And maybe the bad is outweighing the good because there's a lot of red flags here. But let's see. Let's see what's going on for you, Taurus. All right. And, this could be causing a lot of anxiety for you as well. All right. So we have the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we do have the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. We'll pull some of those for some closing messages. All right, Taurus. So tell me the situation here for Taurus. No contact. What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Taurus? All right, let's see. Hangman in reverse. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Wow. I mean, 10 of Wands. Okay. Ace of Cups reverse. So that's the connection on hold. Now, I feel like here, Taurus, that this connection moved forward very fast because we do have like the Hangman lot not hanging around, like not staying in limbo, taking action. So is the 8 of Wands, very fast-paced moving action, a lot of, probably love bombing, communication, things like that. Feeling like very happy and, there's nothing here about waiting. But then things got very oppressed with the 10 of Wands and weighed down. And kind of like the love situation kind of is now on hold. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to say the signs as I see them, Taurus. So you could take them how they resonate. It could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We have Pisces showing up. Magician. So this is manifested, I feel, like I said, Chariot is very fast. So this could have moved very fast into like almost feeling like a relationship already. And maybe you didn't really get to know this person 100%. And then all of a sudden things got very weighed down, oppressed with the Ten of Wands, which led to obviously things just now on hold with that Ace of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like you're the one. Well, no, I feel like they went no contact, but now you're thinking about things like, you know, maybe this is kind of like a blessing because there's a lot of things that are happening now that, you know, realizing maybe this just moved a little too fast. Because, I mean, that storm warning is a tornado, moves very, very fast, right? Adjacent possibilities, that could be like, you know, maybe I should have looked at everything here, right? Went through every avenue, every door before moving this fast, so fast, which now turned into a very stressful situation. I mean, the passion could have been great. I mean, we do have some wands here. And at, you know, beginning, it felt really happy. But something got weighed down here at the Ten of Wands, right? Okay, so let's see, Taurus. How they feel about the whole situation. Taurus. How do they feel about the whole situation for Taurus? Queen of Swords. Judgment in reverse. Five of Swords. Nine of Pentacles reverse. The World reverse. So they're stuck. They're stuck about this because they're not a very secure person. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which is not very secure. For me, that's an upright, very single, secure, stable, grounded kind of person. Five of Swords is not great. There could have been something they were deceiving you about as well. I mean, we do have the Queen of Swords here. They could be divorced, widowed, been through some things, but that also speaks with usually truth and clarity. But there's a quick judgment call here. Fast decision about this. So I'm not getting them as a very stable person because we do have that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Five of Swords can be very deceiving, defeated kind of energy. So it gives me this energy of like, yeah, I was feeling defeated and I wasn't in the greatest of energy when I pursued this, you know, and I said a lot of things. I made quick decisions. And now I'm feeling kind of stuck about the whole thing. Like, what did I do? Yeah, Nine of Wands, but they're not really struggling with it too much because there's two Nine of Wands in this deck. There's the black and white one and the colored one. And when I get the black and white one, even though it's struggle, they're not really struggling with it too much. Page of Wands. I mean, that could be just the fire, the passion. And, you know, they enjoy that, moving it forward that way. All right, so we have Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. This feels very confusing. There's just a lot of confusing energies regarding this whole connection. Not only did it move forward very fast into something serious, and there was passion and feeling like, okay, I'm falling in love fast. But then all of a sudden, a lot of red flags started popping up with this person's energy. And it became a very stressful situation. And they're not very stable, right? They feel very defeated. And, you know, they could be lying. I mean, Judgment card reverse about a lot of things. Just not a great energy here. And I kind of see this anxiety like, oh my gosh, you know, what did I get myself into, right? You know, the Page of Swords would kind of be like the truth, but, you know, them not really struggling about this too much. Anyway, they could have lied about their money. They could have lied about, Judgment reverse. I don't usually pick that up with that, But I'm not getting a great energy with this person. Not at all, Taurus. But let's see how they feel about you. Let's see if we can get something about that. How do they feel about Taurus? I think I said the signs, right? Yeah. 2 of Wands at a crossroads. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I'm not really struggling with this too much, but I'm trying to figure out what to do here. You know, Emperor. Do I step up to the plate? 7 of Wands, but they're blocked in doing that. It's like they're presenting themselves as an emperor, but they have a lot of struggles behind them and blocks to them, and kind of keeping this connection constantly at a crossroads, but they're not really struggling with it too much. I mean, we don't even have any cups showing up here. 5 of Wands, conflict. This person is very conflicting. I mean, they have a conflicting personality. This is not great either, with the conflict and the challenges and the blocks. And this Emperor looks kind of wary, but they're not really worried about it. You know, like, I'm keeping this connection at a crossroads. You know, I'm kind of blocked and challenged, and I don't really worry about it. I kind of present myself as this Emperor, but behind it, it's not great energy here with the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, I do have to say. And that would be subtract the 2 Wands, which we have right here. Constantly keeping you on the crossroads, right? No cups showing up here. But we do have the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Fool reverse. Can they not fully take a leap of faith? Are they still maybe married? I mean, we did get the Queen of Swords, King, Queen, which can be, they may have told you they're divorced or going through a divorce, but I'm not really sure if they really are, because this can mean marriage commitment, but not able to take a leap of faith here, right? 3 of Cups reverse. I mean, shouldn't be someone dating, and the Sun, there's something they're hiding. It's in reverse. There's something that needs to come to light here. I'm not getting great energy with this, Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm not. This is a mess. I'm feeling like this is a mess. We got Aries there. Anyway, let's see what they're doing right now. So if they went no contact, or maybe you did, and you're wondering, you know, what the heck is going on here? This is not great. I think it's kind of a blessing that you're not communicating right now. To be honest, King of Wands, you know, it could have been all about the fire, the passion, and the attraction for them. King of Wands, 5 of Cups. That's not great energy. Lovers, 6 of Swords, there's the distance, 3 of Swords. Let's see what's on the bottom. Page of Wands, King of Cups. King of Cups does hide love, emotions, and feelings. They're very reserved. So for some of you, this person could have been a mess, and they said a lot of things they shouldn't have said. They promised a lot of things they shouldn't have promised. They were probably in another situation still, whether it was truly coming to an end or not, that they probably shouldn't have got involved with somebody so soon because something wasn't completed for them. And they probably said some things that weren't exactly true. And that's why you felt some red flags here. But now it's kind of like someone is sad, lost, and lonely. I mean, we do have the Lovers here, which is a connection, and heartbroken on how things, it kind of looks like now they're kind of disappointed in the way they acted, the things they said, the way they promised, and they couldn't fulfill at the time. They had to do things they should have done first. And now it's like, I'm disappointed that how this all played out, right? I mean, there is a connection here with the Lovers. I mean, the King of Wands does take the lead, but then again, it's a lot about the fire and the passion, right? So, let's see what's on the bottom here. Page of Wands. Again, you know, fiery, passionate. And the King of Cups does hide feelings, very reserved. So even if it was all about the fire and the passion, I think there was some feelings that were hiding here with the King of Cups. Yeah, the Moon, same thing. So, it still seems like they wish they did things differently. but it still seems like a mess. I'm going to be honest with you, but we're going to see like how things could change here, because now they're like, well, I do have feelings for Taurus. I just wish a lot of things were done, said differently. And I realize that now, but you know, is it too late, right? I think they know they cause a lot of red flags, perhaps, but oh boy, Taurus. Let's see how things could change. Obviously, I don't know. Let's see. Did I say the signs? Leo, Gemini. All right. So we're going to see how things could change here with clarifiers, and we'll pull some witch's wisdom. But if it does resonate or you're enjoying this, please like, comment, all the good things. We greatly appreciate it. So one more row with clarifiers. Like, could things change here? Or is it best to leave like this mess behind you? I don't know. Let's see. It just feels like a big mess. I mean, obviously, we got the storm warning. 6 of Wands, though, is success and victory. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, there's a no contact in things that were said that shouldn't have been said, or promises that shouldn't have been said. Maybe little white lies here and there. Everything just felt unbalanced, all up in the air. That's why we had red flags here. Queen of Wands. Again, the fire. I mean, the King, Queen of Wands. Definitely there's a lot of chemistry and attraction. But there's the Tower. I mean, it's right now. I mean, this could be the big wake-up call. Possibly the change coming in. Or the crumbling down. I mean, obviously it's up to you, Taurus. But we have Gemini, Aries, Aries. Tower is right now for me. What else? Well, there's the 2 of Cups. I mean, this could be, you know, coming together, making it work, and overcoming everything with the Strength card. It's going to take a lot, though, right? It's not going to be instant. There'll be a lot of conversations, clarity, communication, proving oneself, being strong, courageous, and brave, overcoming, and it could move forward in a positive way. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. 7 of Pentacles reverse is like no waiting, could be right now. 2 of Swords, yeah, the energies felt blocked. A lot of confusing energies here. But the 3 of Wands reverse is also a right now energy for me. Possibly reuniting, coming back together if you want it. If you want it. 9 of Swords reverse, so releasing the anxiety, stress. Hierophant, doing things the right way. You know, committing or morals, traditions, values, standards by the book. Leveling up big time. Doing the right thing. By communicating, Page of Swords, putting it all out there. Everything. And a solid offer, the Page of Pentacles. And, you know, and being solid, grounded, and, you know, stable. Very fast. I did feel like this moved very fast. I mean, we do have Temperance here too, which can be the soulmate connection, the healing, the balance, alignment. So Taurus, I feel like, you know, things could change here, but it's going to take a lot of work, right? It's not going to be instant. There's a lot of confusing energies that happen at the start of this connection that need to be resolved, right? A lot of doorways that we got to go through and work out. Wow, okay. Oh, it's a confusing reading, but anyway, Taurus, let's see what else you need to know with the Witch's Wisdom. Let's get some closing messages for Taurus. And everything you need to know is down below in the description box, so please check that out. All the links, all the info, everything is down there. All right, Witch's Wisdom for Taurus. What do we need to know? Secret, Book of Shadows, yeah. Could have been some secrets here, or not being totally honest at the start of this, right? Alchemist. But I do believe this manifested very, very quickly. Perhaps this is someone you wanted to manifest in your life at one point, and then it happened. But I feel like the timing might have been off. That's why it was a mess. Balance. Yeah, so there's bringing the balance, the truth, the clarity, kind of like justice. Dedication, altar, right? So they have to prove their stability, their dedication to you in this connection, right? A lot has to be worked out. Anyway, Taurus, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am Wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.